But like if you're talking about the three to create our next star, Saimo the one keep over the Mate more or less from Sari, was Benjamin is the one, I mean, you know, the stardom of the talent premier.
From Gideon Fosu, Dete Ayu, Menko Ghost Stars, and Koya Jumakakra, Nano Motisa, Yanyakosedu, we see you. Eddie Emma Babiani Ghost Stars, Eddie Encomo, and Akosedu, Eddie Air to Trasa. Yes, Omko Congress and all, Basha the Frost by oh, your budget league, no, the Batosuminu. Na Yaya Kobusan say, I fear Tremudia, Shem Bono, Monsaka was in Penifo, Akabiasum say, Yes, Sabeka, and Sana, 4th September, you know, league no FTS.
The outstanding winning even this season commitment that Omodima plus 1 million, it will all come before the kick of the season. From where I'm sitting, the discussions I just they will commit to us all this kind of packages in place. It's for now. I know that by next week, hopefully, we have going to get we have all those things. Football now acquires Jumadibia, who is coming to area more. You don't see it physically. The Obama one there, why the man is there, the results, now they are compensating for your loss. Or share, for instance, Senior Club will be able to grind Akko 18 venues at the way. And you can imagine the Oko Tamale, another Wusufi Tamale, Eba Kumasi, Ofri Kumasi, Origani, Eko, let's say, Maseke, another Maseke, Sufi Maseke, Eba Kumasi. One day to travel on the road, one day to sleep in a hotel, you play the game, maybe you return another day. So, 2 to 3 days a day, you probably 30 or 40, and I'm going to. Now imagine about your hotel prison that day. I don't think that.
Akosia say team like House of Folk, any Kotoko, Masa, season man we are spending a no mayano. In total, if catch yourself $400,000. And as a Ghana citizen, okay, yes, spend here. Nadia, at near our home.
A team like Kotoko, House of Folk, winning 20 matches in a season. Now, say, or more 20 players winning bonus, or more team winning bonus, 20 matches. That will try even 1,000 cities winning bonus. We budget for let's say 35,000 and 35,000 times 20 matches is 700,000 for winning bonus in a season. Your budget will set something where it's not look. Sometimes, especially some of the media, the budget say, oh, Kotoko and Yamakoto get $200,000. No security double dollar, 2% and then this good down after giving But look, the bottom line is our a club was spending let's say $400,000 in the season now. No, say yes, you catch even if you preseason now, you may need about 480,000 because Enkra Dying Hotel, Enkra Dining, Cape Coast Dying Hotel, enough for me.
Akosia do enkomo when ye and anopai yadane bi edi amamono yamra Kotoko phase 2 of the preseason ekotoa so ewo enkran na weekendi omasa back to batai ewu kumase na ebra na omo epa no na chese boche Mr. James Ose Brown ewo enkradia no omo ebenya sampo ena omo epa eno say we a player fasho trim se season fufro ena ye kowura mu no o mindset determination and a focus ni nyina no e wo se ka ho e wo season yi mu.
There's time for
of August.
24th day of August.
Okay. Say bibia okay.
Yeah, okay.
Weekend no net saying football.
Football no yeah.
Okay.
We say football is back.
Oh, all right.
Saturdays no. Onye open bar, onye lonely beam.
Okay.
You enjoy games.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed Arsenal playing. I enjoyed Arsenal. Yes. And I enjoyed the new Jose Mourinho, Real Madrid. How organizing the team, no, the how our boys, a ball. Now me happy with Mourinho Nema or you do mother than Shebi, but you could see say this is a team they want to do something.
Okay. So, in summary, say na Baba Isacho no say. United's humiliation, PSG's comeback, Barca's 5-0 statement, and Maresca's last gap city win. European football is back. Olise Magic, Bayern beat Dortmund 2-1 to claim the Super Cup. Ferran Torres to the rescue. Ferran double denies Rene as PSG escape with a 2-2 draw.
Yes.
Number 9 search continues. Even after scoring 5, Flex says Barcelona still need to discuss the striker situation with sporting director Deco. Jose Mourinho, after Real Madrid's 2-1 Espanyol, and I quote, "It was a victory with soul and also from the bench." Mourinho praised the character of his team and the impact of his substitutes. Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone on Julian Alvarez and Arsenal links after his clash with fans. Julian is a fantastic and important player for this team.
Yes.
Okay. Mikel Arteta, manager for Arsenal and current champions of the EPL. Despite the clean sheet win, Arteta wasn't completely satisfied with Arsenal's competences or compactness after the third goal. Ruben Amorim was happy because AC Milan won. Or say the Milan team played for 75 minutes of their win over Torino, but admitted they struggled at the end. We a headliner, sports lawyer, Baba Isa, Baba Cheche, Nina, Munodi Akoye Nim, na Yatias here. Okay, so Oma Koma Sem Dada, but congratulations to Barcelona, even without Rodri. It's not the number of goals they scored, but how the team played. You could see, say, there is a season ahead of us. Very compact team, very beautiful football, combinations, technical aspect of the everything was Basa. Okay, Ana ade.
Moi, Mokasa Tiako.
Maza.
Monsakra.
Okay, Andrea, you believes
I don't know him
that Otuado should have been dismissed earlier as Ghana coach, particularly after the Black Stars failed to qualify for AFCON. Dede and Mikel Obi or also saying Hunuraba Konono.
Oh,
Can't say my
Why they?
Former Black Stars captain Jude Ayew has called for greater emphasis on developing and promoting new stars in the Premier League. Kotoko Board Chairman James Osei Brown say players know they should embrace the spirit of the porcupine and foster a strong sense of unity. I'm sure he's ahead of the big game on Friday. If Yada every year and Hearts of Oak and Kotoko Board in the Democracy Cup at the Baba Stadium. Meanwhile, Hearts have completed the signing of former Accra Lions defensive midfielder and captain Dominic Nsobila. Okay. Gold Stars have officially announced the signing of Kwame Poku. Okay, the former Kotoko striker. Ghana Premier League newcomers As Gold 004 have strengthened their squad ahead of the season with the registration of or with the acquisition or the signing of former Kotoko players Isaac Minta and Justice Blay. Chief Justice Blay. All right, we're in Samuel Dawson and you're doing a from now till 12 o'clock when we say goodbye to this show. First Flight Consult.
yes.
Guswa Nkwadei wa we SHS dia kwanyaba se obeko no akwa sat ni bi na nso watimenya scholarship medical school America my degree so ambesem kwa master's degree outside akonya or US you rather write the GRE or the GMAT and also score no ebetima boa mo anya school ni nyina no mdo be fantity ahead of the exam. I feel so besocho IELTS ni bi woni nyina foreign exams a oye ma akonya edeko bese ugosuya de wo Finland, Sweden, Norway, England ni nyina First Flight Consult adwuma mo ye no nye connection om yom the school for pa na ni titi omoboa mama mutumi koto amadusua so Bantama High Street omne Consolidated Bank ne hwe animu opesa ofre wo mo so a first flight 0543 869 359 0543 869 359 and 0502738046 0502738046 ya deny o visa ya bounce of visa omo hwe paper no metima cho di ntia ya osa no ma ye ni ye di amount enu anu no general travel consultancy visa ni ade no ma kwankyere ewo ho 0543869359 first flight consult Thomas Semnanke Kangen and I just drinking water ya no munsu a na ya no munsu e be prevent ni ma bebre yare ahodo a ye kunyen no nsu a ye no di mutintiman no munsu papa no Kangen and I just drinking water Kangen fo nsuo no enam alkaline inti no no the system is strong bomodia say ubenya a very strong immune system na ni na wonom Kangen no na eba also nyumbe na ho no
me do asia ya
bom se sen
enkura me nsabija
enkwala na etu nyampa nyimfo
me say ade na anapapa
enyum ne ne sen because 30 seconds bi tie nyum no enye da ibe hu e da ibe hu
ya onyumbi to tram se nyumbe
ahamze
say moi mukaseti akona ti
nyum ne nye
musa
kiss ne nye okay ya dia si enkwala ba ko so nyuma moto aye den se amze Rodri ma yemponi Rodri bedu se wim na jesa asembesi amze na Espanyol na last year mo say ball we na mbabobo baba
me sure say ball no hwebi yes nti anopay your special good morning bm na yamu akwaba eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM emra sansun biem ye konko fun kroso nsebo a edi adenchechena ebumfumpa ewon kofun kroso no ya de honsem ato anim ene anopay on the show ensem ne de doson de disafatanom ye be confirming na ama on the broad ways of high sense and the promotion bi aba na promotion esasem on the 18th day of August ebewiem on the 28th day of August 2026 enti abusuam niema bia okwakoto efi high sense asoye emprempre no watete so pa enti ko na koje freezers washing machines kokoje bi ewo masoye afem smart TV open TV abodamwa ultimu se TV ni boy na ultimu se otwenso a otwe TV papa laser TV sound system kitchen appliances and so much more high sense and MLB showroom bia ruahom ne kokotobi afi omama 5-year defect manufacturer warranty omunko a ena yebi ewo maso 0302 550000 no afre mesasiam e was Spain and anopay na detenie omuma statement scoreline emra FCLT womutifiem na Barcelona e shoma ekanumu a womantimi antibi into highlight of the game and exam or party no so a enjoy be and anopay Rafinha Barca ehia number 9 na and say all the enom e to ho and the anya na the president and a free sporting director and a coach woman and a ebechem set number 3 I was some almost first striker at the bam I was I'm for defender at the bam and I said I'm for midfielder at the bam Oyem and I said I'm happy for beating LT a Kenuma woman to me anti way everyone and motivated players no ahead of other games at me akanum and watching or down on copium and Gavia ya Gavi Sam Ukraine ni injinum on one kisankasa de na ohun say ehumbia sam and pay and a medical report no ya expert say ababa bonten na fe ya twem say the boy no ne ho asi atiem Karim Adeyemi enra onya go enom and odi etu just say this is just the beginning. Ewo FC Barcelona fei and amasha siem ewo team no amanka say ai yati FCLT asoma ekanum omantimi antibi ntinu anom dabi ewo sem yetimi ehwem the other games performance ya dana die enranom ewo sem yetimi enya onum se enra Anthony Gordon so eya sesa odo e de ema bansa ne manyina eko ye e de ema team no Hans Flick ekasaye na obo Rafinha baso a captain performance and odi ema FC Barcelona the mindset the attitude ni na coach no e kan ho some Hans Flick.
It's from everyone. The mindset is important. So this is what we have to show. I said before, every day is like that. It's not. Yeah, you don't can give only 60, 90%. It's no 100%. This is important. And when we show this in the training, this is fantastic. And Rafa is the player. He's a good example. A good example for intensity. Good example for improving this and also to start the pressing. And when he's doing this, also the other players are following him, and this is great, and this is for me a cap.
Ano Hans Flick trene Emma FC Barcelona nisem ena wetie bi anopay now mame ko Madrid from Barcelona ye team come on ewo Real Madrid asuyem Jose Mourinho en ne manantedom eche Espanyol ewo biaya eho edne pa hom shoma ekam yerum ema Espanyol ete ekanmu baako na Jude Victor Bellingham ena fe Carlos SP hom bom modern enya goals nom ete ema team no highlights at the screens so we enjoy be and na anopay na Jose Mourinho and no say against Espanyol no kranisa game no na a difficult bench no eba winning game no ema Madrid ema Carlos SP eba mua obenya that important goal ema Madrid official are you happy with the attitude of the players how not the boys na first one e press and central for Jose Mourinho say young Diamond Denamasa on Tisikan Koto player way and Fanama Metran Benjo, Sikano so, and on same Ukraine Obamunum, and Dana here, oh yeah, opening game, Sam, Ada Gulena, or good football, our person also dear. Now, so young Diamond de Binum, or peace space, now, or Conanim, the prayer assess, and a call, Killian Mbappe, wow, Chura 18 years, now, fake Carlos SP, and Bona at Tottenham, and Tiniso, and Motimba, the Marantana Aboyem, Obo Ibrahima Konate, and it din housing Abaso with combination. Omunyaya, a word, Sionofism, not a good, Emma Madrida, and Kakan Kaka, one better more, Diago Pablo Simeone, and I say, Julian Alvarez, who here pa. Emma Atletico Madrid na oka se nyabwa paye se boy ni seda ene bia oyana dwese onkon koche fans no ayo noa ene kache Julian Alvarez se masa ade no supporters no aye no masa odi ko dressing room straight entinya so den ene Julian Alvarez aye wom ene kache ne sam onko dressing room ho ene reporter eka yensa no pay Carlos SP o se ena ho na nianje se wadwane Real Madrid bobo konom onim se Carlos SP anra ena Madrid edene die eche wiasingina se Carlos SP assign ama Madrid team no before that no shall go important goal against Espanyol ama Madrid at the encodim and Ochem say he want to do more and anytime yeah manager nom aba man a chance oba deliver ama Madrid o kora ya doing some to him and me anopay under class at the office outdoor Abasa Thiago Pitat and Madrid Anton Thiago Pitat and for a moment and a pay diamante HM some Madrid Yana say Thiago Pitat na afi abatono amana kosia kan at the amatimbia or your player Jose Mourinho set new hianom papa and near the few etoja and let anopay ye fi Spain now fe yako England ye couldn't come on England anopay live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM, live on Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa Radio, on Facebook, and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana on Facebook now. Gabriel Martinelli and the Arsenal leadership from Etimi Asia. Now, Diametem, HM Zolis, now with the presence of the Greek Messi Zolis, Aberdeen, Ama Mikel Arteta, or day Gabriel Martinelli, ahead of the boy Nina. I'm making a word to him. Now, Diametem, HM say, Hilal, Bobo Korum, was Saudi Arabia. I'm going to offer Abam, say Gabriel Martinelli, Obimpa, no Bupe, Wamodia, I'm Gabriel Martinelli, Amram, na Amesiakai, Emma Hilal Bobo Korum, Enzo Maresca, Obo Magehi, as a midfielder, and I'll say, I know a monitor player for some time, or your player be a dinner tipa. Now, office this with Crystal Palace, or Timibo center back, or Timibom as a midfielder, Emmanuel, now Onim said the next game, and your boy and a bebo as a midfielder, and answer, and your boy and a bebo Roberto De Zerbi, and I'll say, we are signing no cranium, there are two Tottenham Spurs last season. I'm perceived by two team no game, irrespective set team spent a lot over 300 million pounds mark on metra, and you're Demetem and na pay na Gaina was Yanchem, Emma English Premier League clubs, Rente, Sarah, a fee English Premier League, Arsenal Bajini easy cry, Arsenal Bajini Premier League, I say, okay, Arsenal against Coventry City, more pioneer. Among Abajam League Simple and then some guy Nabu at the Etuga Oko Bradley Bakola. Now, Swaya on Ibrahim Mbaye. Weekend D, a man Paris and Zaman Squat. No, Emran Beccatos and Louis Enrique at the Atuga Sam Antesam, Omisum, on best of the other squad. On Formun Town. Now, and Comonum Abatuaso now Chimu Paris and Zaman and I feel Liverpool. Omupusi said Dunum, I'm betting Ariam and Mara Weekend D. Neman Koye, Ama Andoni Ariolas Liverpool. Oko when Mac Rooney na Swaya, Wakasa from Makakari Kunkugwa, Onyaya over the weekend. Na Hull City, Eshan Eka Mienwa, Abusiam, went to me ante Ekarmobie, and I say, Luxon Wasa, Luxon Bobo says Sukuni. Or say, okay, look so fast to different day and as a Sukua Krabia on no airport number 3 that be were here and Koye. I was sat in Tantam now, almost 20 south position and we went Macaroni Nedian and Coventry City Lusu 3-0 to Arsenal. Now, Mikel Arteta, a sister, I was set to me Impuvi, and yes, we are Coventry City. As I cut me and some Coventry City, Abusiam, woman to me and Kipi. Clean sheet na okoko piema as for the keep clean sheet into no our sister your team improve sense ya percentage more afi na or say domination clarity understanding and flow and ma ono Mikel Arteta na ni etimi agem owie ya and or say owodie pa say Arsenal very pity Premier League no emra omu defended the English Premier League. Mikel Arteta.
Well, it's been unbelievable since he joined the club. I think he's fit in a really organic way. He's a really talented player. You can see the crowd's reaction immediately and how much they love him. It's a player that is going to give us a different edge in that left side. And yeah, he's been extremely efficient. Every game he's played, he's made an assist or a goal.
What do you think his biggest strength is?
He's a total player. I don't know, difficult to say, but obviously in the last 30 meters, he's a player that has so much variety to finish action, so many ways to connect with people. He goes straight to goal, and yeah, he's very accurate, especially when the spaces start to become a bit smaller.
Now, Michael Carrick said, the intimate now I am frustrated after Sir Hull City. Eshan Ekamienwa went to be anti, yet they will fight for another time. And then so Michael Carrick at the Atuga are disappointed. Michael Carrick admitted, sir, I was saying team it will improve after losing.
Yeah, obviously bits to improve on. It was never going to be perfect today, but I think, you know, going behind and giving ourselves a lot to do makes it more difficult. Probably a typical one of those games with a new promoted team at home. You know, you can't give them much. They've got a lot to hold on to, and then after that we had moments, we had opportunities. We just didn't have that spark to then put the chances away or create anymore. So yeah, listen, we're bitterly disappointed with.
Enti eno Michael Carrick na o studio ha Michael Carrick ka beti bia guaso ensema solo keka kire wo no wuti bia nkwa nka nko team ne biem enti eno just by the way Bruno Fernandes reaction after some Manchester United opening game 2026-2027 omolusuye.
Bruno, not the start that United wanted for this season. What happened out there today?
Same mistakes as we did last season. Every away game, we give too much of the ball to them. I think they have in the beginning of the game, first 20 minutes, the goalkeeper was the one that had more touches on the ball, too much time. I think we need to press a little bit more. We need to be a little bit more aggressive, and then again, set plays. We need to commit to be more aggressive and try to not concede this type of goals. Obviously, against teams like this, they're waiting for that moment.
Enti ano aye captain Sahine Emma Manchester United Bruno Fernandes and the eno no ayu body enra o Dalil fans na sintibon for video to swame ayu body oba city nom and ohwe no o da fans na say emra na o catch fans na say medamase my bi amame pa Enzo Maresca enya late winner a 2-1 comeback over Bournemouth na abusiam Maresca say work is in progress. Na performance of his team kwaya I'm fast so a fight it back ebanya the victory or you happy name of the team next door aduma onwa I was say o team AM because team nom a team coached by Pep Guardiola did 10 years teaching crew outdoor etiwaba more is expected from you na yanko city ne ben of game num na fe yanke highlight kwaya goes nom e fast so e by highlight City 2 Bournemouth 1 na ochemusem the spirit and mentality of the players na awsoro nani soye na ukoma tavanie onom enya go at the emma Bournemouth and on say nani anje with and what team boy namom say amulusu ne de amunya happy kaketua bi na nka game nom e draw Enzo Maresca okasaye efa Ryan check ho emra starting I will bench yentie nsemo a Enzo Maresca de tuja.
Ryan is quite nice and clear boy. If he's not happy, he wants to show. If he's next to me and he's not happy, you all realize that he's not happy because he's doing anything just to show everyone that he's unhappy. So I know that he was not happy today, but at the end, I'm here also to take decision. Absolutely, yeah. But even today was a doubt until the end. But it's because we had already 4 players inside the pitch that physically they are not good.
Enti Magay and I say Ukrainian ono the game na omo boy no nani soye and the contribution into the game na a positive.
You got yourself in a great position from 2 set pieces. One of them didn't go so well and the other one did. That's life. That's life.
Gainabo say Alexander Isak and a foreign wits or catch mo was some shots here na mu deliver. So the moya ne there be
the big thing for Liverpool is they've got this £250 million front two. Isak and Wirtz. And bloody hell, we've been kind to them. We have been kind to those two. They're going to have to start playing sooner, else, to be fair, they're going to get quite a lot of criticism. And I think they're going to have to start delivering. I mean, for a start, they're too nice.
Medisi, nemom ewa Italy no someone chukweze emra AC Milan edin kudim over the weekend anom NJ most valuable player also provided assist oboye as a win back intervention video nom emra Samuel chukweze na odini din man for bonabaso odi atudwa se only problem bia se coach nom ebon as a win back say coach ni free say hono obo na obetime aboa ama Milan na kona nima or you okay with that Juventus boss Luciano Spalletti said I am frustrated with Randa Colomwani ningina money say I was some or Peter ni motimbonum do amorene against Frosinone store or say I was some homutim improve Di Gregorio Juventus goalkeeper no abelante ne na abusiam woromu na waya Bournemouth Medicals no for assign contract ama womu Luis Enrique ebo Ferran Torres abaso o se oya striker obamunum obi ehun Ferran Torres modern bar o den die echi team no Liverpool store such say ombesan wingers before ya to transfer window num Bayern Munich so Hurricane nkomonom the make teacher say e positive amadi nkomo akwani mi ye pa hopefully obesane contract ama team Jamal Musiala a still doctors no guso a omo monitor ni situation no enti anopay yengina so na amanfo ma so nsem ne yemfansi on the show live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV. Most player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong and the team nom bana fedia kanyina amote atwaso. In the meantime your team come on with Kanjen and Magic drinking water as usual. Dr. Otuo say body alkaline woman ya den tanchicho na oko Kanjen first ya woman no alkaline woman ntuno mu a nya say cancer and ya den kitten no e beche basa sa enti oma wa ha ya no 18 come penny. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chairman.
I'll pay ibitio.
Well, yeah, my Ghana for Kwabembe 100.7 live on your television. Samsung live on Oyerepa 100.7 on your radio. Yeah, pass it through now. You didn't come out your fa. Kanjen and Magic drinking water. The only refined salts alkaline water. The only refined salts alkaline water is Ghana hanging and beyond the borders of Ghana. Wayne in Swa alkaline. A woman said ya Baba and Dr. Otuo-Acheampong and it's our conversation we get them where dia said baby and honor alkaline wa. Yari and so bitimi atena honum. Iti anano page and numbers and a fraying and near among commands and yaba and then comaya nemo eba boss 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 050 73 79 474 474 numbers ning I active for our WhatsApp SMS and I don't pay a kasa squeeze back no mama na yeshe mama na meto so and so emfa ema na washa se and so ofre very good course and go straight to the office intimen kasa o twen ama me akasa awie ansa na ofre ya team no and so be ansa no mo and so enebo abon come agidi so Oyerepa kasa mu na ko achi nti dey developing new listeners by your regular listeners omodi omunim but obi ene kane a otie for the very first time yen ye produce Kanjen and Magic drinking water you say ye fa abe for pan project and say electrolysis process amen so ne negatively charged into nso na wonom no wan kasa fa masudi no ton so test hwe hu say ye pure alkaline e bis den na wo hu say ne o pH tester na o so de go nso nim na so pep na say di blind mo hu say no kren so na pure alkaline eno na e bo ni pedia na so greener a neutral and I think so yellow a acidos in nature in Tikai na a shannon so na yan common ya share a nay ya weather condition yen na yen him say weather condition no emu ayenwunu na se emu ayenwunu so a nsunsuanso de bra woni pedia no se wan sha se o no munso bebre na wan tete bo hydrated in terms be projected ya manyen yen na yen him eno say awiane pie around be 1-2 who say emaye who say high humidity and you high humidity and no energy or say high humidity does not cool down your body. In fact, high moisture levels in the air stop sweat from evaporating, which is the main way your body gets rid of heat. This traps heat inside and makes you feel much warmer than the actual temperature. And come away and young common air bono and Mobrini Becca say a more scientific approach, but young corner so high, sir, if I see above from not the ordinary person be a otienum at Tiasie, because times so that number said, what are no ayenim ayen, no by drain, say, a muyen unusa a year, yes, a year, but then how often na a year at the Maunipediano, into being poker on Tano Munsu. And yes, I want to person munsu because weather condition, high humidity. Because the case high humidity, the person ching and saying from my again homediaco monobroni say saturated, the case saturated. I idea say and in framana a woman, I idea say a dorson. Now, oh, women are called Nipediano bebreba, and my dear friend says skin evaporation because a bassa, I idea say heat a bone Nipediano na and it was still well hydrated, not only munsu pino. Sa heat and intimate ma abonting. Don't want a bassa, and my dear friend say heat stroke, and this sounds so bonny, and so the prayer ye Winipediano. It's when and comma, and I'll pay ye pushy now so what's here. The patron and costro, patron and costro and fa and my ekaka. It's a shop high humidity effort so na affecting a year Winipedian in time, sir, and the weather no emu a year and
high humidity, none.
But you can high humidity. The person in say, and frama, I a home ko ye muno. I dare say water vapor. Unse a via a bois na a bo in source one vapor na a co a sron. A man from any way the bank. A you do
vapor so
invisible. They say as in tutu.
Invisible no so no dey.
Onfa wani nya den ehu.
Ade amfo ani.
Yeah, onfa wani.
Okay.
There was a time I say back down to the market.
Exactly.
One hour almost 80 and almost level. No. Now legend one say this time around we heard that na man for bowa.
Okay.
Me too kwan kakra na me can say a man for a bowa mostly no dust no air home. Major parts of the country so experiencing road constructions and linking to their all train. Just a wound this time around, as I say, we near con because most of chronic diseases now rising in Sony Bian. I didn't Americans are in food through quite dust no dust now settle on a Diania air tom in Swawonum sa dust no. And one ma we near and come soon as at this time. Now, unum so be a keke last. Say FDA for Emma Hoso Kakra my water production firms be how they are producing their water. And I am very worried. We know legend FDA for are coming out with the results. Intina abohuno. Now they are who said they are invisible ones near more. Until this time around, Obenumun Subia, me can say Obe Boka. Na waye dwuma saa na afei no wode saa sika ni nyina kwa treaty yare de anka this is the time as I say we are very very responsible na wo hwe wonso a wo no me na afei weduane a wudi de aye promoni say kanjin nso no 1 alkaline 2 afei antioxidant ana full of antioxidant and the microcluster properties ne de ka ho asem bebre nti wo hwe ne a me brother ken or de kakra ebe ka ho no this time around no as I say o ma weni ekọ wonso a wonom so Okonom acidic water embow. A wabi brankofo airborne weather no. And you have to be very particular about the water you are drinking. And your numbers na ima piki abe 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 ima beto aso.
Wow, enti yede kakran so e kan komo ho na ya wrap up no. On say weather ne mu ye nwunu sa. Say viruses and more hodo yemfa yani hu omo nti ena no pena madam for benimi di nkoma so mo ka cha mene so so sene nsa ho ayenwunu because enframa na ahomene nsuo wom emu eyedu nti eba san nam se enye dry wind no availability of sunlight and markets in terms of TV say and important very good into head the down screen say and a high humidity can wasemi a fast why a chassis collection no we are a bo a year in swa hodo so na vapor umfa waninya de ben enhu afrako a fro akoswa then later emu eyedua a force back as water it's way any home command na no pay any Ghana for and so airborne it's born obetimi akwa next slide so and so e dey amaya na yagina so e dey abo enkomo it's way ya why what season test your defenses just let sunlight and I'm saying we intimi emokes also cloudy rainy days cut down on natural sunlight lowering your vitamin D levels which helps activate immune system cells a basic unit of life into sunlight we are ebono yenya emu anuane nu afa na vitamin C and I'm saying the weather ni mu aye no availability of sunlight and I say we are was ebon yentimi nya de ben enya or say temperature shift or say sudden chills or getting wet can lower your core body temperature slightly slowing down your physical response into obi ohonoma obi won say nensa sha say yetititi and sanyoma we nyina na nya de say boy we pedi
good they are all kind of legend one thing is one here with the weather we are having currently what hosa a whole the one here onum nso because obeka say bia ewia ne nhyada embo and afei you are not feeling thirsty na de bia me can sometimes doctor bia or tro ehuma bi or the doctor barudi or say you are not sick you are thirsty how dey na work answer your body's many cries for water and says what try ma nipedua na esu se mihia nso ansa na wanom nso ideally one air condition money offices this time around banks those business centers now AC atmosphere near very humid no as I said you drink water consciously from time to time every 5-10 minutes be able to me CPR because ideally in so every mu in a day in a legend 8 ounces yeah 8 ounces we are looking at let's say bear canjin bottles be 5 to 6 and ideally you have to replace them whether not but you are urinating whether ni enyundie, and when you realize most people are having like throat disorders, need those things, it is because you are not drinking water. Enti se nipeduane hiansuo, that fluid that ebe lubricate cells ne tissues na se nipeduane hiansuo a ebe kwa akotwe nsuo every baby a ense se twe nsuo ebi a o joint unkase na akoyi nsuo a ewo ho, and you realize that there will be friction once you don't have enough water in your body. And your body contains 70 to 80% of water. Okay. And you need good drinking water, not just any water. We are Kangen energic drinking water.
So 2 questions.
Proven alkaline water.
2 questions from where Michael Sam will say.
Okay.
Why are you delaying us in Accra, Kangen?
I say, why are you delaying?
Yes.
As in Accra.
Second one, Sometymer, please ask when they are transporting to Accra. But Manu Yen is an
Accra currently. Intimate Accra number man. Accra nipa or Dawa Hesoni Azuma. Azuma into Fra or no
Azuma now boxing.
They be with you a professional footballer.
Okay.
Or Thailand.
Okay.
Inti Obo Heart of Lions cry or Ghana. Once a sports fan, 88.
And then Otonsu.
Yes, Otonsu. Yeah, we are giving business.
Sportsman,
sir. Into the number is 0546 Accra phone 0546 79 2470 0546 79 2470. Fre baby a wa Accra bia no obe direct you to the nearest agent and distributor or legend and paying so be person or distributor akwenya wo ho stocks call out obi bisa me na no say amunsuo no ase obi person or tombia na me say ye de ne nhihye bi eni ho ye nka se be to carbonated drink and acidic soft drink bi and sa na ya ma Kangen there bi. And I can't so no legend, you've known me for about 5 years near. And so no asset now that we speak. Me kwa Accra, me kwa installation my Archbishop Duncan Williams Kangen machine. As you've known me, Kangen is an international brand. They be an yen any the only company I catch or say Oton so na to pH tester. Now for testing so no say so na me no. This will tell you say there is some trust. There is some faithfulness. There is hey, legend. Na ha kra wonim say de ebe ya me ha no kwa ma no ne. Me say yetumi line up so we yensu nti say yetumi line up na ye hwe wo say PH awoma
Madina no wo but offer number na no ano no.
Me pa cho Madina offer yes. We have an agent in Madina.
All right, senior ebedon ase.
Yensu ye da se Kangen nso e wo Ghana ba bia bomodin. Bomodin na frey 0241 44 91 and after 050 73 79 474 headquarters no wa Bremine UGC and after Abawa route but Ashtown so man kwa any junction ho ebi wo ho and I say other places Dr. Bakiki that's right
and when they say no adaji ni ho da next week go ba na edi as na nkomo kakra
say
dem reno kwa ne ko omra no na ya yes a new signing no
ebi super
the legendary signing na ye baba
this
week oh nam landing the see pedan kra all right that's it na no je Barca na he Madrid aye eni yare enye yefun yare
na man you for so legend say the battle na the end that matters
man you abeni asate okay
omo ye serious
solo na papa ya na ngofo se onye Ghana ni akokatwi o free we Ghana ni okay. All right, solo.
Boss, emulate herbal supplement. If we can tanker herbal, pharmaceutical ho and eba na emulate herbal supplement. No, be wacho eboa ema immune system no enya aduane be wacho enya ahoden antioxidant eyi acid efri ni padua ni mu afa so ye anti-inflammatory agent na say upra na say pra no uhia say ni padua no ebe react to pranin tentem na afa so wanya ahoden tentem a emulate herbal supplement and ADC adwumadi no edi ama uyobi hypertension diabetes afa stress related illness bi also and when you stroke now recover new emulate herbal supplement and we be boa papa ama ahotono akontentem e the amount say oh nom abrofudura na ubeto emulate herbal supplementer enja brofo dori num ni nyina efa bom ebeboa ama oho nam ayeden na nipadua no enya ahoden Run Farmer PFA Pharmaceuticals Ecus Pharmacy Larry and Larry Pharmacy Kanshi Drug Store Lane and a KS Herbal Shop ewa Timota honya ubenya bi ato 0535 112873 0535112873 je emulate herbal supplement na also enom Belmont no a non-alcoholic malt drink very original na Belmont na meka se amount the malt refreshment uhia me ba try the quality ingredients and agumo into the new Belmont no onomu a eboa nipadua no enante kama adwuma kama wabra eno nso ebrebia MMO adwumam uofie anaso ne abusuane pia momfa Belmont enko baby amoko bia na momfa enka mo ho na dwumadi amodu bia no monum bia no ene beboa mo papa Belmont no me ba cho ebi ewo provision shop bia baby a ton non alcoholic drinks so kwa so pe Belmont ni bi na what of 0544335800 544335800 President eboa ema yesi eyefe President chako ne herbal toothpaste o sembe yefe wonum nkan be hwam o gams benya hoden afentokro bi eda osim no ye tuatua ede ama ye tua ne sana emo wantumi ndi osimu agro anajo abra wada kakeja one ne tonkwanta mapa o sense konkone ne nyina President na eyi ede free ho ede ama anopa anajo twusia ma President enya brushing partner President every smile matters. Bosomke Community Bank PLC bra yebeto to sika sem edi ama bebe current account savings account so savings kidi account and a fixed deposit oye ni sa na lisika tumwa yema loan nkoso loan transport loan microfinance loan salary loan commercial loan bonanza loan social loan church development loan and a agricultural loan loans you know terms of payment very flexible and interest rate you know at that form papa sikasem manin konkan manin tumpon onebosomtwe Community Bank PLC eni enkomo ene anope ya dial star 992 hash ewo electronic banking app no eso anase Ghana Pay one yen ebedi nsawaso ewo honomo head office or continent say other branches atonso agoja chiko futre da hinema kokoben adwuna se ebu akwa atonso bukru aputoja magazine abinchi market ayefre ho afia ko bi frɛ 0508 642705 and a 03220980076. Amen Scientific Hospital and the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Yeah, no, yes, so ba a stroke ya de ni to ase a wo nsem and a yehwe e de amount and a face so ya de a atani paduani ma che wakwa enko ya de bi wo ho no ma e ba ni paduani ma obekọ check up ahodo nyina uba Amen Scientific Hospital a me ba cho ye do be fa afidie ni mu na yi ade no e de apie ye nuo makomako aduonu nan a ye de e kanwa ubenya ayarsa kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fon ase kwan so na ye wo 18 other branches e wo Oman Ghana mu enchi boga wa bibiani Accra Takrade Tamale atebubu nkoko so nyane ho se hwede bi so ene ho ibra ho ne beje wayarsa 0277 001234 0277 001234 ene Amen Scientific Hospital enkasa grow fine mujadrono onomu a obedidi onomu a obeda kama onomu a onsa no nan na ayetititi moja ntimi nsa ne yewum no grow fine adawroma eboa ama moja anante yewu nipadua ne mu ema no ubu nsa no ayase oya moja tu bro so ubu nsa onsa boni nsisi so ma anase ode ne makra no grow fine moja dro ne nsiesie o menses ho nsem nyina emfa ema grow fine adro no ebi ewo ba bi eton nuo Oman Ghana mu dodo na apato a digital bar clinic kumase amakumra na about hono mo on Bank of Africa P ewo ho for 0244 596532 0244 596532 na waji grow fine adrone grow fine makes you grow fine football season no ashasi weekendi enya semketo akra bash ene ma the customers in your born in be affiliate from the English Premier League to the Spanish La Liga to the Italian Serie A. Ruben Amorim, Odi Jumao, AC Milan. Nani in live or bash di kodano. Eso oko Germany, German Super Cup. Bayern, Eshe Dortmund. Nini na also DB Pokal. Nini na also movies ahodo anyom ahodo also programs ahodo nina bash. Adaroma ehebio di kodano. Eso bejo die. You be installation amount, you be recharge amount. Me ba chop packages na very affordable. Abripo junction ship mo ho and e offer 0556287757 0556287757. ABA Herbal Clinic. Software ta software rasta software branch no. Eni yade enyina ne last stop anyhow. Glaucoma, cataract, syphilis, long and short sightedness, eni yade a ehe ni no. Ema unhu ade ye blurry eyes e kan bi. Oba ABA Herbal Clinic omo adru na odi gu aduane mu adi. Ekwa ni ntine so eteso ede ma ni no ehu ade kama. Afi wo de hypertension, wo de prostate, wo de liver, any kidney ade bia eko ABA Herbal Clinic. And so oye hu adwuma papa. Kumase or domain kwada so dwanase Kumase. Kwada so dwanase main market e chiwo no ma. And a domain hinkro Ebenezer Preschool ebe apia kubi cold store ewo Ebenada Jom. And so ABA Herbal Clinic or he na to ase wa bra oba doma hinkro. And na ye newest branch no Kaswa Millennium adade last stop. Kaswa Millennium adade last stop. ABA Herbal Clinic ebi ni branch bako eho Fred Doctor nane no enkasa 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 afi 0502 812 161 0502 812 161 on ABA Herbal Clinic in komo anopay o madarma ena yedi dwumadie no ede brem live on Oyerepa 100.7 ye live Oyerepa.
All right, so don't we know Ghana registration or maybe close
close and run at 11:59
until you to register player
Debbie ayana we kakra won say your players or me free agent or months am man on the Ghana then the minimum am on no player be or a free agent inclusive transfer window no cross store put me fan just almost now bit me for.
Okay, apart from that there
yeah close.
Okay, and there were major movements on okay.
Yeah. Dominic Insobila had to folk.
No last season no way.
Last season no ni Ghana. Honestly, me nimbe bia no John Entry so by had to folk. But yes, John Entry there omo
na has a not decent signings and based on omudin
a deal performance or obeka so for Dominic Insobila and John Entry household names.
Okay.
But other 7 signings no me end there. These are young talents coming up and on form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anane Kunsu Kojokrum was Ose Hall City. Yen Konkwa. Onwe bium tien kan bium meboa. Wasadi about Tosman. We do say Anane now say Manchester United kunkunte team panie. Makan dear, but I never nyaju ne kunkunte team. Eugene Fifi say, I really enjoyed Amorim ball yesterday. 74% possession in the first half. Amorim. We also Benji Mfensi Seviose. Today Chelsea will dismantle Fulham. Amankwa Daniels, a great sports live from Mönchengladbach. Who is Kotoko's goalmonger for coming season, please? Solo why Kotoko enya go monga bia na.
Asante Kotoko. Maybe for now the anti-soma sign prolific striker bia.
Okay. Oh, this Menu that Zakito made us to understand that he was better than Enzo Fernandez was relegated to the bench by Santos and Tielemans. Zakito and objectivity when it comes to United is like looking for a fish that can fly. Mary Larry said, what about news about the Red Devils? Red Devils, they or refer to Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then I have a message you touch the be. We are
Madrid no botrano.
I say Michael Sama said she told me they were out of stock. Oh, okay, time of prayer, no. But transporting is delaying, okay. Kofi Ajiman black man, or no swam there no come. Nana said Barcelona didn't concede a goal. Bayernum conceded after strengthening their defense, or referred to defense in Komaya na Obed Tedi, you know. Yasebese, congratulations to Arsenal for victory over Coventry. Gunners the best. Oh, where they say Coventry after no mabanti. Untimi mbo biaba sosa. Untimi mbo biaba sosa. And the abasbody with the empata. Babo wa na me boa.
Boss
Mbaso. Who's Coventry ebo abaso?
Say a born a boy match. Coventry for some basom communion show.
No more feel no maba for Friday say we dey abesho.
E bi no mutisi ma yehundi omo ye.
Oh okay.
Nti no say
sana mo kan dey ayate.
Na say ye ka. Because ono show ye beka.
Yate.
Nti ande boss yemfa nye.
Mate. Bacho yenyo headline eh. Yama 3 minutes.
Bacho mate.
32 35 no we.
Very kakra.
Say headline.
Aye.
Say emre o headline no ne say. Ye musa question wo ho. Yanyeje so na ye nkyere ya adwene wo ho. Say yama blank check.
Okay.
O headline no do the back ka de ope. Edu nkyeremu no a na ebuza asem.
Bacho yeti. Edu baby asebisa beba.
O say do baby ayebu but the CID e be remaining headline. Enti yeti.
What the masses want is what is most important.
By NTV BRC
The day are you in a cryptic presidential message. Titama, yeba so say yeba ye di chichiri beba nti ye di beba. Na say N1. As of now, only Benjamin Sarri is the star for the Premier League, Ghana Premier League, and also the day you know. And also why you ban it. Quick question: what really happened at Pobimine, Port City, Mox House of Folk, Tama, and also Yeba, Yebeba, and has hijack Isobila from Ediana, and also Honma Yeba na Ediano so Ababekam. Tama Tamzu from Congo is now a porcupine. And also Yeba Beba. See I buy number foreign number 6 no. Tino Kotoko digum papa foreign number 6. Build a winning mentality. Kotokobo chairman to players. On no time I see if you have any problem, inform me. We are one family. And also more details no bar. Yedebeba. Same time on so yet. It is history, but it's also a rivalry. It is pride. It is Kumasi and it is Ghana. Dr. Kofi Amwa Aban. Ono so de kakra to hono mo. O se Friday match na eba so no. Enye just a democracy cup. Eya bakwasem eye manso twin ntokwa. Esan so yekumase na eba so. Enti tama ono so ne de no. Ya kaka isi ani a.
Okay.
Ono so ye ba na e aba. Enti no. Kakra yetimi aka isi ani no no. E ba your voices wo ho ene ye wo images so ho a ye de ni nyina no baba beta akiri kama na just say ye ginemu a ye kwaro no. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
And the Friday na omobo
Democracy Cup. Friday. And now it do ko UK no.
Oh, UK dey say no teams no be ombeti call man there na me just say.
Na we dey obi na do ko free o, tama.
And na so mo abeti call. Go for beti organize the o call na there and dey say nya ibi ana. Say team kase ko UK. And dey say nya.
Te ba ko di ba kwa America ba. And UK so be da ho a. Unse UK so mu nya America fo. Ti we ko America yi. Ba ko person so ko UK. And na mama ache no mu ye emu asem kakra o. And na amanfo bi so say the season opener. Unse senia community shield open season no England no amanfo see we so open season no Ghana.
Okay.
And this the see about we are 2 is per league.
Obi e di saying league no. Omumi no di saying.
Ba ku di I think 4th and is a third and ba ku di 8.
But then third ni no ho dey 8 na.
So fan is hard here, but 8 ni na strengthen strongly brought a foreign goalkeeper from Morocco. He said, African football
the World Cup goalkeeper never.
Also the Ghana number 1, so to say.
The World Cup keeper got that World Cup.
Or the World Cup goalkeeper.
I'm watch a Saka shot.
Who are you? Who images are?
Watch a Saka shot.
Maybe a Saka is trouble, no. And it's
a 10 Magazine. As much Saka so much Jesus can just come as maybe. Short no man to
Saka ni image writing no more.
More understand about
leverage on it so easy.
Saka short no. Also come as na post can be the my the beka come home.
Of from that.
And you move the Friday 2 o'clock.
Oh yes, Friday 3 o'clock kick off.
Fit for the gods. And your match get well.
Now chi me bedi hu nkomo pa.
Where
follow two teams ni nyina so. Where be ye ba beka. Baby obi abefa bia so ye de ani hwe ye ba beka. Obi abe bia ye ba beka.
Nkambo no.
Tama.
Enga.
Hey. Na one pa na wo ka say. Ghana football ho asem na wo ka no.
Enga.
Hey, ye de ball really ye mfa ni agro. Ya wo mbi. Bibia wo mbi. Na ma ye ball no. Ye so ye de ye wo no. And I say a project here, then I say a project here.
A project in Rue de Bobo. That was our project in Ongwana Bay. 2026. Who projected baller? Also go project.
Bibia or bomb be a my born here, born. Yet, you better do come on. But I saw it, Massy.
So bad. What they say, say, Sana man, they will be out GD. Anna. Hey. But Mama Bobo, every in you.
Omo bobo Ghana heavy. E na safu jemfi wa damfo no.
Onongwa. Amunini o.
Tama, enkofo bompa na say wo bompa na no ka kire me say obi a ye nyina ye ba adwuma obi a bompa ansa no aba.
But the empire no enche performance on the day o.
We be na the empire na ta akiri.
Research awaye. Ene ahomboabo a wo boaboa e say obeye adwuma no. And no betre o modem
no akwa urade ho se mesrew.
You see, that is invisible. That is a no. Two bumpire for favor every nyame ho. But I'm just saying no the bema wa ye hwe.
E ka ho tama.
Okay.
Who be say omo say ebinum kra place number 1.
And Omaira. Omaira. Who place we number 1? Obi tumika na mko kwa bako fa coach papa. Emma go for di aduane papa. Modern trends of training. Who go the way kwa number 1?
Aduane me yetimi. Me hu hasa. Omako Champions League. De omoji ye no. Omo first match omako outside. No omo ti school dem no mudi dokno. Me hu omo bun en makorum de abom omo de Champions League. Enya aduane na tama. Ye no ye normal.
So when?
Until when? But understand your part where you are talking about so much emphasis. You have a qualm on the Kakana, Yabana, you will send your baby and your mother, about your medicine. So, born in Shen, your mother, now, this weekend, you know, the leagues in the bounce back.
So, Branham had it.
Actually, Diana.
Because I eat you.
Okay. Well, this weekend leagues in started. Now, nkomoni nyina okay moto Premier League started, Italian Serie A started, Bundesliga money adia. We are talking about the guys, the big guys joining the party. Now to yebetimi Abuja ni diagum. Now before the Premier League started, Metna Kase said this season's Premier League will be extremely unpredictable because of stages now. Most of the top clubs no a woman no. For instance, you buy England to top 6, that is the narrative, the EPL no obu pushy, and top 6 near Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and a Hotspurs. We win the top 6 no, and these are the giants. No, for the Premier League,
okay,
and I'm saying based on the new order. Aston Villa
17 million.
Oh no, but Aston Villa only 17 million to Makoji Europa League. So you still have to factor that into the conversation. So they've not really lost their status as one of the big giants, though Villa is still pushing. Because initially Aston Villa Everton and Oma fade out. Ama City more and Spurs Mababishim. Now these big 6 teams in the Premier League. Obia enya some form of hit, with the exception of Arsenal, and you're a bit static and constant momo. All the other teams are undergoing a different stage when it comes to the development of these clubs. For instance, so we check Manchester City. But they've gone in for Enzo Maresca. And this Manchester City team was built around Pep Guardiola with one psychological edge over most teams, which was the fear factor of Manchester City. And the fear factor, not fakesiene Pep Guardiola, so when you are going to play against Manchester City. Now City lose Pep Guardiola. And so fear factor, no. So I share City pre-season. At the community shield now. You can sit back and analyze Manchester to say, now teams are not scared of Manchester City like previously. Teams will take the game to Manchester City because of fear factor not drop it. But to me, that's what to prove a way says and Kenyan ability to bite and spit out poisonous venom come out for the rope. Bibeko efumo you who wana watam non kodi achichirija. But so dia grow be cow a obetimi akum ntinu hu na obetwam. And that is Manchester City under Pep Guardiola. Even when the team was not so good.
Abrofo banners and
look abe. Abrofo subu.
First time meeting no.
Abrofo subu pa.
Was it a work enye ne de ha?
Enye ne so otimi car. Kere ne be ye homa.
Mate wo bebebe we dem.
We kan pa.
Mate wo ka ni bre. Mate utwa wo tia na aka ha ahoma. Mate be wo de first time meeting.
So wo enye so otimi car. Kere ne be ye ahoma. Ti so otimi kenti. So otimi kenti no. Hu na ani adwane. On fa nko chiche nya ahoma.
O za ko ne be ye ahoma.
Omne ahoma be chichire ni makro abuso. Obi ko afubo no waso o no de. O me to beti aseche. O do pa abosim se se beba. Gen Z for be. But now come on nyina na say that is fear factor. Even when wo obi okra wontimi nkampo no. Enam se enim se wo kenti no. Hu na obepe oba bia afa. Manchester City sana net here. When you're going to play against them, knowing the ability to dismantle teams, which you who in the past, or my ye be pain. Almost what was one wakika pain. Into the one some daho. Manchester City to meet you obition 5. No any possession around 65%. It's naturally they impose this kind of fear onto any team before you even set on the foot to play against them. Now, when you watch Manchester City, I can confidently tell you, say, lose some fear factor and some degree of Manchester City fear factor is gone with Pep Guardiola. So they are not just undergoing transition under Enzo Maresca, but they've also lost that psychological edge, which will give teams the ability to take the game to Manchester City. Until when you sit here, you ever start this season confidently because they are ahead of anybody. Because losing Bernardo Silva, losing Rodri in the middle, City experiencer, no multiple calm on the nerves of the young guys. In difficult moment, Emma City die hard, you know, and also because. So, which kind of Manchester City are we going to witness? And that is what happened in their game against Bournemouth over the weekend. And that is one key element of Manchester City. Emma Meka say, you just cannot predict what they will be doing. Now, Mr. Otuo, City were fortunate enough based on the brilliance of Abrantia, your friend Ryan Cherky. Born in my share Ryan Cherky, impact from the bench. Mr. Otuo, look at this ball. The decision around Ryan Cherky leading to the sister Oyerepa Radio. This is a one player and was a separate game, no? Because it was a game that it was heading towards a draw. Now, any moment a team go by default they are going to sit back and play in a low block. You will need intelligent players, almost scanning ability so special to know where to place the ball, when to even play the ball. So when checking the ball neighbor on his favorite left footer. At this point, two players are closely Abrante and Haaland. Now, so bet me about pass initially first one after I two nail close on. Asama for defenders meaning was going to be a problem. So when to even play the ball is a key element. Or the bar on the left, everybody was expecting say check Bebo pass him. Then he sustained the ball, takes the defenders back, and leave them hanging over that side to to create space. Also, the guy in 11, check his movement. And I'm so suspect say check him on the first, or move closer. And the creative space man just go Vardio. And this weekend, Czech saved Manchester City. And it points back to the American beginning, say, we are not going to see a flamboyant Manchester City team. We are not going to see an all-scoring Manchester City team. And that is one key element from the game. Maresca has a lot of things to do too. Getting the selection right is going to be a new conversation. But champions that had City for finding their way through. Liverpool na 2-2 draw. Newcastle. Obi out here Saturday BN said we predicted a difficult game for Liverpool. Say it was either going to be a win or a draw for them. They were not just going to get it easy. And even if it was going to be a winner, it was going to be a slim margin win. Liverpool so undergo transition, just like Manchester City. Losing a player like Mohamed Salah. For the past 9 years, Liverpool season biasia. See a come more than 15 goals in the league above Mohamed Salah. You can't play within a split second. Obetimi create something in terms of scoring. Eddie ama team above Mohamed Salah dino. Ome lusu sa adie no. You to Liverpool nim hono. E jana na omo de bono ebe drop it. Then they're going for a new manager in Areola. Ono so aba foforo. I feel ono so ba be hye ne nyoma te say Enzo Maresca. On that paper, Liverpool is not going to be explosive. A very gradual process. Then we'll talk about Manchester United. Me top four me man for United and Bement. Musa man for business na se oberu de oje carry kidipa. And what I was saying is that I feel United will press the panic button with Carrick. Because I'm one am so to yem count. Adeba ko shum na nyano na se oye ohun ya adeba. When a new coach comes in on interim basis, the sort of energy otimi be wura team no no. Se obobi bia wie na adwuma no be permanent, not settle. No in pre-season we are majority of them emphasize energy na ntoaso. That is what and why I predicted say I don't see United making the top four. Because I see that starting slow, the criticisms will start flying in. The panic button will be pressed. And United will undergo a new restructure. Losing to Hull City, even though him say, and your man easy Carrick, because now things are settled, and you need to dig deep to come up with a new form of motivation. But I do not expect them to lose to Hull City. Carrick will need to go and work on the set pieces of his team, how they defend set pieces. Their defensive unit was exposed over the weekend once again, and it paid off badly for them. Good start for Hull City, but Carrick and United need to bounce back. I say constant figure. League top 6 in this season, Arsenal. And to results in the point 3-0. Arsenal for them, they mean business, and people should watch out for them. They have everything intact. They did not lose any of their key players, and they even made the necessary additions to strengthen their squad. And a Premier League, just a winning, a hard-fought victory. Now, we can cost you, but just a won't come up. But that I'm going to talk about, that I'm hoping they will fix it moving forward. Born Mame, any of the graphics, the first goal Madrid conceded, or the goal Madrid scored, if you are the better to Subia. Sanyo Mani Mudam to mess with doing come. Jose Marino is a coach because of the pressure ne fan. The team Bobo Krana players be shy and come as them. Nipe can ask them you Jose. Our advantage with disadvantage because team ni win or jab somebody pa. The same thing say team lose to Tony Ababu Chipa. Now I want you to look at the screen and go a Espanol say. So your penalty box no. You count 8 Real Madrid players at the center of action. Espanol players 3. And I want the center of action. Madrid, so 8. But look at the space of the goal scorer. This is a tactical issue. Defensive failure on the Real Madrid team. And then Monday, week in the cost, you better expand the power. But so too, if Madrid want to come back and win the Spanish La Liga, they cannot allow middle place teams like Espanyol the gap between quality between Madrid and the Espanyol and Sono to be having this sort of space and chance in their penalty box. But when they make a picture, you come to the video during the week. When you play against Bayern Munich, now judge at these spaces, they will finish you. If you play against PSG, now 8 players or penalty box. Now Mr. Otuo, a goal scorer and this space, a control ball, the ball on the 2-3, they will concede a lot of goals. So Mr. Otuo, from where I sit, Federico Valverde based on game now Madrid ball no, on Saturday no. And his role as a defensive midfielder, what is expected of him, screening and protecting the defense. This ball, Federico Valverde should have stopped this. Into moving forward, Madrid cannot have about 8 players in the penalty box and be allowing this number of space for individual play. No to have there. You said 23 no. Also be a mark no. Espanyol players 4 in the box, but Madrid players the positioning in this defensive shape was wrong. First one. Born a man Madrid go no. To 90th minute Real Madrid they go. Espanyol attack obo low block. Madrid go new graphics no. Now I'm to check something. Check the position of the Madrid players. It comes back to my more defensive position. Then look at attacking position. We're 98 plus 50 seconds. Madrid is looking for a goal. Espanyol was close to 8 players in the penalty box. Madrid now all pay goal no. But or just 2 players. And all penalty box, you say, if you want to supply, you can score. And these 2 players are making it includes the ball carrier in Kylian Mbappe and Carlos SP. It's a penalty box, you know, Madrid you pay goal. And 1 player in a general. You first had the goal at the 98 50 seconds. It will just throw able to check the position of Vinicius and Marco Correa. Where there is no action. Their chances of scoring are equivalent to 0. This is wrong. This is positional issue. Because Ope go 90th minute. Opponent in the players Makumaku 8 and all penalty box room covering key play areas. Now the player Baku pen the and moto say any moment of lack kakra. A shiny ya. And in terms of players in the box, this ball shouldn't have ended in the net. We ball 1-1 now. You should push almost all your players into the penalty box, especially when the opponent is low block. And moto semeshes are the NSC. Ejuma that's what Omar Jose. He won.
So that finished starting.
But Ejuma because Mizoto Sabo we no ukosia teams with top defenders are. Now say players are not in the penalty box to create division and be available to finish her. You struggle to score. Maybe I finish.
Thank you.
Oto hebi amaku kure jina. Hebi a Diamond jina. Maybe a Carlos Espina. He was just lucky. The signing of that boy from Lamente is going to do Madrid a lot of good. Oto enyasa. So the goal they scored had positional issues, and the goal they conceded had positional issues. And I think say Ejuma Homa Jose, good start there, Mamisoto. They still have a little bit to work on. Barca Associate 5.
Without Rodri.
Yes, without Rodri. And without
I'm just going to fund the Oma sign, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Mamisoto. They are dead. They are deadly. The Barca team is deadly.
Okay.
And the sign of there will be something into Kofa Anthony Gordon here they mean them. And I'm a catcher said they are looking at other players to contribute to the goal scoring, even when they don't get the center forward. Are they miss a goal? Okay. Anthony Gordon had 2 assists.
All right.
Good.
Thank you.
So far, Mr. Otuo.
Dibo, you're gonna mean say okay.
Otuo. Asemo.
Se be bo amorin so abaso.
Oh, say nipa do ya di osayi. Se maka cho say the moment Oye Milan coach there, Otuo. Oye Milan fan support na be man because the more ososidia say Milan na ososidi. But say you scrutinizing it there. We are soon to make us obi nyai. Tiene there. Oh yes, and a very good 75 minutes. On say the intensity of the game, no, at the high intensity of his game, no. Any season na shase no. Say season no, almost pre-season munaba. Players na a lot of physical works. Until to get them to running, pressing for like 80, 85 to 90 minutes, no, are difficult. I better take time, kaka. Until the first 75 minutes of the game, it was Amorim in the team, AC Milan, to almost show a lot of promising signs.
Okay.
Meaning, say, what the match say for them, some of the positives of his game. But yeah, Kai say, Makase, judge Amorim, use the Manchester United job to judge him. Sporting idea, yes, he did well at Sporting, but also managing Sporting Lisbon, now managing Manchester United, and so managing Manchester United, managing AC Milan, and so inti time or club about with a lot of pressure. Demand was so Oma Foley recently. They want to be at their level. Manchester and a team of say AC Milan. Na enra game a Milan ni Torino boy no. There were signs that say Oma continuity. Unlike the next Manchester United no. The Manchester one fine game, the next 2 games, then the team they call off. Syria a different league when it comes to how our teams are set up. Mostly teams away Italian Serie A no set up defensively. Omo prefer some bet nature. O attack oma. No more use quick transition on counter. No more they punish you. And one Ignacio Abate Nenra with the Torino team. Now, this is how Milan approach the game. Amorim decided say, allow more to build from the back. Eti service some of the video never to swear. Where incidents CBSC will give him a before see bet me a tier for a chair and I'm to a better no pay a year a tier for a chair. Torino next starts on build up from the back. Look at the pressing from Milan players. It's a Sako Chibima. Let's watch Torino. This is their pressing. Torino started build up no. Baby Milan Ekwaje Milan na white jersey Torino na red no. They occur the second player to receive the ball, Adon Jashari, who is the holding midfielder for the Milan team. No game no boy no. It means to Gaba Ojaye because Omobo on a high line. It's a team that starting to build up from the back. Now one team am pressing and jebona possibilities so be break high line no. Now when you 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper, I was through. It's quick defending from the opponent half. The Biana Mekase team STIAPA defensive duties and rely on defenders in Kwa. Shebabia Jashari Koya MCC who was put up an impressive performance Enra Zoto say the decision making a good Kabo a go. And this was one area Milan handle go no. Then is it the second goal? Time Musta 10 in the middle. The speed. Yes, Mr. Tuanuni. She the speed of the ball na echo. O de miya meka simia chire ko visa gito. And o de ma Rabiot. Then Rabiot boy Mr. Tu Cisse pa no ball na to net. From Musa to Rabiot to Cisse. Time a ball na to net no. Apart from Cisse, none of the Milan players and touch a ball no more than 3 times. This is quick transition. Beating Torino press, a medium press now Torino Koyano. It is a say and Bekodia comes to Unkaye. Say and Kebekodia, Ankaye. I know you will meet difficult teams in the league when it comes to defensive organization. Omoye better than Torino. But a first game of the season. Now if science Ninia I think going to be taking the credit away from Ruben Amorim. How quicker even the Milan players at how he wants to play Arsenal. I think it's good. And then we line up now. Apart from Mario Hiller, Goncalo Ramos, and the Cisse. About 3 players. 8 players were all players of the club. Make up Babe Cisse, you will be at baby a winning send the coaches Boboa. We see game na Babe your coaches Ejuma. And Adeba Kone say clubs are showing it, coaches are showing it. time Pep Guardiola called Barcelona, he knew the likes of Deco, Eto'o. So how do you convince these players? Say the first phase of defending, Omonenye. Now Ronaldo no what I do they can defend. Ono mama can co defend and I'm for born Emreno. Deco the same thing. Samuel Eto'o create the chance for him Obeshe. But a true point we realize him say I will need players that will press. All fade out Ronaldo more ne Eto'o more any Deco no. So 20 players don't buy. Only players don't buy. Okay, Pedro.
Pedro, yeah.
Ti Busa say
Pedro kwase na nse odebo bo ana afido.
No relax you. Say obo last no excess relax you. Obo last season we name so omuja na kwan. Pedro, o de Pedro e be replace Ronaldinho woni Deco. One will be quite jam baby say because we abodam. Yeah. But Pep Guardiola did it. Eventually, come back to almost success period. The era of Pep Guardiola. And yako yanim na no coaches kire say ne football so too. O trust wo now the materials o mo ped the ma wo ma. Possible say they can give you results. And Maka say even in the history of AC Milan, opportunity Amorim enya coach bia no onya bisa wo. Okay. Coach bia ni ho from the Berlusconi era. Eba mzoto ebesi last season of Redbird, Jerry Cardinale. Say yes, coach. She say we play away, play away. When you akofane na bro. No, in see we AC Milan, but onya saade no.
So was it a good test, Torino?
Obetimi aka say because the last 2 seasons, Milan first game in the Italian Serie A, no man me winning
against Torino.
No against Torino, first game of the Italian Serie A. And last season Milan winning, Turin against Torino. But one grounds are a very difficult grounds for AC Milan. Very, very difficult recently.
For the time being, why are there?
Yes, especially to how team maintain or more high intensity for like 75 minutes now. I think we deserve a praise. But any Asaka amount for say at Manchester United he was not consistent. No matter how consistent in the then HSA to when you a perfect environment to bet me I am in your ma MKM Stadium. Ewo ho zutu na mini so nya adaje hwe game ni bia
na no pe kwa ma
yebo game na announcer no me kwa say Saturday mi Zaki to hwe manti o na no pe na me hwe game na announcer na ya announcement say train free hall echo other cities in England ya cancel you know. It's one of them say a horse supporters don't say you are going home in a Uber. I'm going to tell you, you are going home in a Uber. You are going home in a Uber. I'm going to tell Manchester United supporters on your training call. Or much of mom's at Uber and be coffee. 2 years from so free hall from Uber at Deco. It's time born to second go nearby. You know, they got 2 Manchester supporters in him. So, how many ma? Yasha 2. Na wo kwa sawa ya se wutu na mzutu kwa sawa enye obi a na hye se etima be mo boda ho se Premier League o mo free match o me boa ho free Premier League match because me ka say o mo last season in the Premier League before season o mo buy was 2017 2017 ayi ni o 9 years ni o 9 years. Omo last Premier League game before Saturday game no. The Omodi film no. It was against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham show almost 7-1. Came back to the Premier League, then Omasha Manchester United. When you say where your grounds are, the last time a United lose was 1974. Inti a quite defeat in the first so by no. Bema Bodana no den kakra. But no makaka will give no ma. You better review me aka ho asem. Okay, say Saturday, it was a Friday and not Thursday. You didn't come and make a choice. You can pick individual quality players. Telemas here there, Bruno Fernandes here there, Cunha here there, Mbeumo here there. Say, oh yes, our assessment now. Based on their individual quality. But a system, every time a players way. Individually, who want some of your good players no. On better turning into bad players. It's Manchester, FA Santos, Manchester, FA Yori Telemas. And I'm a catcher will say, you cannot combine Telemas and Andrew Santos. Not to say so omo nyaade o. But ofo omo mienu zoto when you profile omo mienu a. Ekwa be na fa so build Andrew Santos. Andrew Santos a second phase defensive midfielder. Ultimate classified as a typical DM. Obi o share na strike book bia no zoto obo like a defensive number 8. A deep line playmaker protection. And that's how person ball in a defensive double pivoter. Obetia about Andrew Santos. But so with team, Okobo Andrew Santos just in front of your back four. Now boy you Telemasa. Andrew Santos nyo bia obetia ma team a good build up, especially from the back. Ontimi nyesa ade no. Enti the coming of Baleba. One yam so to be solve issue no. And I'm saying that say Baleba ba no start side Manchester United a. Ontimi ka say you tell us e Premier League experience. Eti yam no. On say the ade ni city o. Eti Baleba ya obey bizoto. The perfect partner for Baleba Andrew Santos. But one say coach no. Tell him as we experience. Yam no na say Santos no cannot bench. Baleba there based on score the attorney nyado the better bench. No asa akobo Yori Telemas na asa akofa asama. Eti the Manchester United teams zoto Saturday no
coach and decisions in the
yeah, I think say Saturday no onya some of his decisions wrong. On say Uto players na ncheze be start to mu nyina o park no so. Na for ebo. And on say na nchen no zoto squad depth so a problem the Manchester United.
To go Baleba be say
no a problem. O there is a timer zoto game no 2-0. Na United dey substitution. What the players? It's too early to make judgment, but we game no Sudan. It needs some changes on how a Manchester United team no more set up. Same Liverpool, so transfer window maybe that
end of the month and this week.
This week.
I'm saying
okay. My main concern be if Liverpool enya a defensive midfielder, they will be out of the top 4. So enya a defensive midfielder, they will be out of the top 4. Me who a top team more exposed to defense to a more opponent to say Liverpool. Gravenberch is not a number 6.
What about number 6? I'm on Magic Premier.
So sometimes you might be lucky. Maybe other teams now no more competing. No. They might be even in their transition period. Obuwa, after no build confidence to compete. It won't mean you know one season no so say you will not assess your team. Liverpool recently, so when they were competing, playing in Champions League finals, who was their number 6? Yeah, Fabio. What they shall Fabio and her Gravenberch. About defensive protection, see they might back for. So what they show me, against Newcastle, that was the problem.
Okay.
So tell me, I say, it's Liverpool, so the Kaka, Bema Boda, Manchester City. Saturday, no, say amount for year coach in the Paenzo Maresca. But amount for Nyabotre. City team, no, the most important area is their midfield. Last season, City season, no, say Yamfa City in a 3-man midfield. Based on games on my boy, you know, Naya Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Cheki. Rodri ko, Bernardo Silva ko. Reinders, I know a substitute to them to Oko. Kovacic, the only player betting I rely on him. On a glass difference, your 2 ball bonuses you'll be pra. And you cannot rely on him. It's City, their most important area. It's an American than say you can take the 60, 70, 65 million pounds from Barcelona. But how do you replace a player like Rodri? Sikane de what you? But players do send a tears as this one to almost say Rodri. Betting replace Omo. At this point he needs to manage. It's Magayi no Kobon as number 6 no. It's not like City forward. Somebody might talk about Nico Gonzalez. She a bomb of team there no. Okay, the last time Lusu game before another game no. Achew. Bomb of Lusu game in the Premier League. Acha papa. And Abia. I'm for Bekan Irola, Andoni Irola. was the man behind Bournemouth. How Omunye a wonderful season. But in Marco Rose, Mizoto, they have a very good replacement. More beyond the Retino. Last season, Krana Bournemouth mostly Omuko on a medium block. But with Marco Rose, a lot of their games they will be pressing the opponent from their half. It's the opponent factor. One, Bournemouth. Number of players from Molusu, especially in their midfield, the kind of calmness, experience of the Manchester City no. At this stage, Zoto, coach Biabaka Fabiano, Obebre. Me we e was Spain. Na say sound come we this Emma make catch say ebedu stage bi. Ebe test Mourinho kakra. Say the first Mourinho at Real Madrid. Any the second Mourinho ni sense say kakra be ma. Nukro omuni say time Mourinho we in the first 3 years Real Madrid. E ka Florentino Perez yankonya ko be na to aso. But how do I sacrifice superstars? Omuna me this sika akoto omuna ye team no just to impress one person. It is a dressing room we accept na and all the man extending the contract ye nya na manenko. Sa situation in besa baby obi ohwe game no ezutu Saturday bi ehun say obeso Yusuf Edi Bavadi year anya number 6 and eso use no ontimi mo sa ru ebe in any top game obebo Fedi Vavadi to expose Real Madrid. Any top game obebo Fedi Vavadi be to expose Real Madrid. Tchouameni might not be the best, but currently with the players no one there say select a proper number 6 for the Real Madrid team Tchouameni. Untimi mo Fedi Vavadi and Bernardo Silva in the midfield against Barcelona. Adan kaji so mo ye. So the by Europa, you cannot play that same midfield against ABA PSG Bayern Munich. Adan obeye ye. So to the dressing room, Zoto Fedi Vavadi currently is the captain of Real Madrid. Game no at a point you need control. That is where Bernardo Silva comes in. Uhiya proper balancer. You need to play Tchouameni. Eti obeye day and abema boada. Udi Fedi Vavadi. Akwa tena bench. And when you say such players, when you put them on the bench, it comes with a lot of issues. Eti ebedu point you know. Me sure say Jose or international analyzing the game now. As I'm making he will see it. Say Fedi Vavadi is not his number 6. When you be this protection, on or your driver, Mr. Two, he will give you drive, he shoot well. But when it comes to say, control and make from a defensive position, on your be able to make this idea and amount. The only your money be a but it wasn't a bad game from how Real Madrid were quick on their transition, especially Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, Adagula, Zoto, they were good. When we say Yandy Monday, so after again, I'm out for the video in San Jose. Not here. Omunya botre uswa musa man for the video omusu se we na ye de 145
una wo ye de
omusu okwa no assign am so omunya botre on say uswa zotu and he needs confidence. Okay. So tell me say ohia consistency to his game and only one area zotu any problem pa even when he was in Germany how consistent to maybe 5 games at Tuaso you will not see that but in a good hands, Jose Mourinho, I'm the two. You say wafa players are waiting me about doing until Mama Moon is ano, or Munyabutre and Famomo. Barcelona we win by 5-0 against Elche. The two and building a team and using superstars to win. And no any the difference between clubs like Barcelona, PSG, they might have superstars, but they have their way of winning. So tell me, say. It's a better how Abema border. The season started very well. I started very well.
5 minutes to 3 minutes, we say. And then I'm saying we late kaka. Problem. Okay, no electrical issue. And now we say that's what think of once. Ultimate strategic.
And let's say after 12 and I have to go back and.
Oh, that's why I did class or buy. One man for the center.
And point them by a Man United now.
Would they say, and League Avenue started? We are no Casa Avenue started. 1 match, 1/38.
Zoto,
into Gakan. I'm so on to gas one over from.
Me, I'm one of those from the one who has.
Me just man so kakra
sana mekasa.
Hey, who not sana kasa? Ni mo pa.
Unse when me I have.
First of all, would you agree with Jibo say combinations on M1? Telemans and this and this.
Jibo one of those who knew why and how he has find a way to underrate Kobe Menu.
More Menu. No,
I mean, me can't be. Maybe can't be.
So Menu wants that you.
Menu, dear, if or fitter, he is the first person on the sheet. That was a rule on him. Obi a Mufana baby, a Menu is tired of them.
There's a Menu.
Plus any other
and then
now Baleba.
You are so Baleba is 6. Menu
you play 6. Menu no. If you have watched Kobe very well. Last season they carried when he brought Menu to have control in the middle. Menu is that method that will give you control. More no better drive or better lot of things for you in the middle. It's for Menu there, he's untouchable.
Not on the bench.
Also one of those guys number later no. And I'm sure
going.
So what try bench work up and coach am one body so ko no o amantem.
Na Menu the other call.
I amantem.
One of the can grow.
O amantem no.
Okay.
And again, Karek, me I've said it when people were Jibo and Co. If Jibo Mono, Jibo have a way of come someone more. Me Karek, we have no problem. Now, we shine interior. You about the way we see football is different from what
only Karek started season in the area.
Oh, that was from last season. Now, when was we and Jibo more James in I have my position about him. On your bold enough. Because I said, the interior is Kuna. Ekobo woda manai. This thing.
So maybe na me Kalimanti. But why you should know that?
Why say mfa? Ombo do. He has never been excellent. He has never been excellent at that role. Mfa. Zexi have a very good precision. Oh dear, you need say oba or struggle. But at least give him that chance because of the precision now unya no say o dey say be fa that emfa still now no say your precision they continue like that
say that Ateta
at least look at and
Louis Skelly
mu no no afọ omoboy it at least depend form na onya from precision no
man into aso
you reward him oya na amfa don't be able say amfa anyway that is again me nim how on this world you convince me say Patrick Dogu. He's not good enough to play number 3. Munti asemi. Number 3 no, not good enough to play.
But good enough to play number 11.
Number 11. How? How can you convince any football person say Dogu?
And the combinations in the count.
He's not good enough to play number 3. Number 3 now, no, at least more of tackling and pass. But number 11 you need to read game, dribble, give some passing, penetration pass and the person is good now.
No, last season them ball 11 baby, my 5.
But on your position, you know. Because on your bench at least two players that can play it better.
Okay.
Let's see on your lot of decisions wrong. Ekotiano. Hopefully he solve it in the next game
or
the move. But too early. It's first game there now.
Yeah.
No one say
the man who Premier League, no.
One say recently
more 30 grand and 20,000 of Yakasa.
Me told him say recently no.
Oh, and last year who kai baby? No, just say a yes over Lucy. Back at time United started so any other teams. Okay, Aston Villa. Almost at BBC ya fi baby almost Pakistan so one match and you know. Then I go.
I think you got some decisions wrong.
In the last 8 seasons are United losing the first game, they were in the top 4. In the last 8 seasons in here, at least seasons almost started with a defeat in their first game and they were in the top 4.
Team where?
Because United.
Okay.
Season almost started with season almost started in a win behind Uncle Plessis 15, 7th and 8th, no. Yes. It's I know they will bounce back. At least the quality is there. Yeah. Just getting the right players and they are good to go.
Okay.
For Liverpool, them to run.
Now the next game here.
Our boys switch at home. then Everton and Man City. This is the first 4 games. It's which Everton, Man City.
You know, not Man City for an agent. You.
I don't interest.
Oh, interest. Say time I'm bass will be on the top 4. Remember my unit 2 seconds. Remember my name at the end of the day. But what I say, I don't know. You know, but that for I can't be in corner.
We saw more yesterday.
Yeah.
Mimi who are more than that too. You who are more than no. Ache. The fact that he came to United, the half season or unfair, but nobody can tell me the last season I'm fine. At the time, on your disagreement, let's also set record. Yam Pamela on Yadi into the Pamono. The Pamela because he told them, say, I need players. By the man, open, you know, but the problem you are why they bring him Baleba. He saw a problem that he wanted to fix. And I'm last season, Man United team, no. If he had that Baleba to solve that problem for him, United would have been competing with Arsenal and can you sit in with Arsenal for the league. He saw the problem that he wanted to fix. Then overcome as a UFI and maybe our general manager say my manager said manager share now I want to
say or your manager or your coach.
That was the problem that happened and Pamono. But I share Milan game now. This was what Amorim was giving United last season.
And no one they call
pressing, running. It's United boy the last year they have more touches in opening balls than any other body and Amorim, more shot on target, chances creation, everything about attacking ABR. No United were leading. And
Tino,
if you Milan games to Milan for now, I can say Milan see a chip Milan controlling half total control.
They counting in I do no one they
count.
Torino
in the last
we played Coventry
in the last 12-13 years. Milan have won 3 pairs.
But Torino is a middle table.
No. Better 13 years they've won only 3 there. And yet, I'm going to show more. And never Milan a difficult venue for Milan.
Tino, for your corner fee.
Yanko, na
Liverpool Sunya last minute.
I look at the complaint.
I'm saying,
I'm saying, Suleiman Osman. Ghanaian, okay, Brighton.
Yeah.
It's about more kicker. Similar incident, referee for almost one G. And on Makojama, the problem is they must the same last year. I didn't complain about consistency. No,
there any.
I saw the Musmandiano. He was Mandiano. So, Oman Vino.
And I went to the end. I had to grow.
No, Musman, watching. Uncle, I watching our uncle.
So the green who tell
you hear born to change.
But we did.
Serious
Liverpool player on the idea.
Victor Munozo, catch and so
Lucas for no
one go Bemra.
Well, I go for you, which is Lucas for the same day. One is
a new guys a guy now, but no bad idea. The coach you work.
What or different from what well. Also, we're on defending too much. Also, on defending too much.
They will be beams. Tino. Yeah, na fi yeme and simple the transfers movement near their day. Houses in Sangum. And the Friday almost day John Entry. Yeah. You mean Bakumasia and grandma senior yeah.
Democracy Cup. I was at the tennis 21st of September, Tratuanamo, a Dania for Fida, a big bite catering services, and Oyerepa and Akaboom. Yes, it done a Busia Branabe Tennessee. If you are a pubbe, no do. Because you men on what tree, Obaya, Penafe, what be atna, now Pabitna, Yanina call STC yard for Rukuma 7 and making. Commercial for Rukuma, STC yard in the 21st of September, a Dania for Fida, and upon non do cousin on what tree, Robert Trasna, I register me do win him, send a live band and a chassis and ye pidem, will be do, don't be. Why the dead in national, Abiana and a car crab in a way, no upper doko bi, na de Gumbian onion dear.
now per level more minimum level no we dey to level kama we dey confessi what transia ya de bomodem request for fufuo de huo abetie ampesie banku ana nam bia wo pe no ya request Oyerepa fried rice na tab ben na wo pe wo pa so tara na se de wo hene eno so bomodem na request French for fried rice dedo eno so ye bi on that day Canon so me can say nyina obi say na ada na wo keka wa bra wo mo agbo ni di na say ma hwa me buza za kesa na ade ya twe fonso na ba na say sanom say no kre sanom twe 15 Ghana cedis just 15 Ghana cedis no ntidane de wa hwa mo mo de na mo pascript for mo na ankoye se nkofo bi de ya nkofo koda ho ma de atinye no mesrem ehu 15 Ghana cedis 21st ya asem na me kan na honom no do ka be su a ho so special car park na o baabi na se mfa duane mra office wono mo a yebo mo deliver the mom 10 ebia nkoyerepa ha ebia wo adwumakuo bi mu manager na se me pesa me de workers no na wotwe bia me serve mo duane dedan no mutimi yi adwuma no kama ti mo me serve wo mo o mbeye bo so me no so a no ma badwo musika we cool big bite na me chira mo ma de na ma ye na ehu anu nti bomodin so do ni be chirem nyame adomu a na chese nyame nyina be koyie de wo ensa no de maka no doko na afedi mo den de fesi every Sunday biano anopa no so na de huo no twagu kama eno ya de a eno so betwagu ho eno mo ye ho no mo so eno nti aye bi na aba party bi na aba refreshment bi political program bi gathering bi ena ekwa bomodin na baje ho eno na mguso kan boss
okay
yes
mame mo akakra
ash baby ka ho
me de no akwa na me ho
na akọ
na no so na me ho
yes
big bite no so what the canka 21st
me patron ya wadaroma say for the holiday
21st holiday na eba no Oyerepa ne big bite na aka mbom
yes
as if for 15 cedis 15 say uba se fufu na do nsa be kira
ene na ma opa
ene no opa bia na yi gusu
anim
se mo na opa
ye de aba
se tu na opa
aish ne su anim
de opa bia just 15 Ozak
15 ma
obia qualify o on the
so me hu sika me sa ko busa man so
15
o manya bibi na abro so ai
o nya he o se na ye pese ye ne ati fo ne ahwefo ko didi initially kra na yesika ye aye efi
ye ne aye
na man for so we sa na nipa no twifa so
ehu
se de be te numbers no so kakra
no
na big buy for sin ye 15 cedis na nra me na me ho mnye se aduane nketenkete ne bi so ni STC yado
oh yeah over promo
STC ho na big bite omwo na niema omo ye ho na ehu tiro die be no so they say za simple
I'm say every dia
after 21st no kwasi ada bebe bia no ye no omo ginam
die ho special
born nyina ne ade
e bia we adwumakuo o pese o workers no ye mra ne ye mehwe wo mo de every weekend bia me se bu maduane kama na
every weekend o
de bia ko be
se bi Oyerepa se be se bu madwuma ye for sa on news ka bo so me so an mo tia
we are here na wetia ye na workers ni nyire wo nya adwuma no
workers no be se bo sa
ofa no nti ba bia we mo ko frefro
o mo number ho de
number no wa boss
de kan bi no be penchim se si aye ka se kra betuma ko akodidi ebo no de memi hu bi da
yes
eno a me de 20 cedis
yes
why did you make fufu a unya fish unya chese nambia sa woso 20 Ghana
ehu
the
number no mesra
ye be bu afa so
0547
wa be ko bi abomudin eti anya start grab 15 ko ne bomudin
0547
esi obi ntwam o zisi a o de big bite o kwa atim sika 15 cedis maba
0547 253 183 0201 618 579 Mr. Numbers in no friend big bite say here over come
yeah ready before 21st no kra no for 15
ka ko na ko di na
o don kwa so sika o ba
mi fi ha ni maduru ho
for 15 we do abom
di ha ni maduru ho
o for krum
kumase
STC ho ba bi STC no ejina mo
ko ka jan show for krum ni wa sam ye
u sani ko susan so wono sabe nkum
enu anu no we
wa to krum
21st we nyina ko
fofida
ye nyina ye so bia nhia ye ho or prefer no pan 910
yes
your ball live band ho niema bebre games bi
table tennis
o ba
that me
15 cedis pe
betwa gu ho
enti mo ye nipa 5 a 15 times 5 kra be say him say means 75 oh
yes
ti nipa no mo fa 75 cedis
we am to ton se bia no kemo fa 100 cedis we to no ko be go minimum just 100 cedis
what went to my be there no asan because 50 cedis
no ayo
be di fufuo
be di kwara di nko no be surprise no da no
no 15 Ghana 21st sisi akra bitum ne ensati ko bom tino yam ko
abusia me fodi akare nka ho na yam kuanim tina tare de yenim ne fitete eno nti wo ba be de aduane pa no a no apavi na kani bi na yi menso problems no e de afiri ho mo amokoto tina ta malake no e since 2003 malaria no Kotaford no ko e omo na ya sa anwanwade no tina de tomac mixture no wotia ulcer and afi gas no e be free wiyam akọ hayan capsules no yam peso wani so da ho umfa nwani so obenom na fententin no aye adwuma eno e ya tina ta hayan capsule before capsule be ma bia no oka efie ebi nso ho ukosene mu a woni nkuguo e 0552 713 604 no am am so full buy stop no office ba ko ewo ho so market 0548 705 457 Bayport nie na chese Ghana for o me yasuma dwien abusu tie ni ye mesi investment die wunya eno aye nto bu ho no ha obetuma tra ne fie e bo mu sa so won ko won yesi akote aba ne anwum won ko ma won nyina no o invest Bayport ni nyina ne so ma ne ho 3 months 6 months 1 year wodin sika bi akoto on kotache ebre ne be so no pepe na so no phone so obetuma ko office wo on the day wo kwa ya fa Ghana card uru ya pe ni register bibia ma bia ye bia so woni tuam Philly Gadochi ye no ye de ho abo payroll lender no eni ntu sika da ho a ensuro woda ya no ada me say eye Bayport na Ghana for enu mu ahwe abom ne ye yin nkofo duru amekom traffic light ho no mo ba bia be hu Bayport bia no bowura ho asem dey etwagu eye Michael 0242 288 915 wa mo Fred Daniel ne 0244 598 400 Docas 0558 119281 Eugenia 0559 9808 91 Bayport or see your future no now abusu tie international mama abey ene watena se last week of am ba hose me na mase na menka mo sa na watwi so akraso doctors nurses obomu ape na wudi so ni nyina ne se yade no wo fesi die hu no wo wi a na afei pressure wo de ayon to so e de amawo eno ntin kwadwene sika no ho wo wi na jese nyama koyie sickle cell etwa ya bonsanfo ne abayifuade fibroid ulcer diabetes pressure gono pass no how abusu mema do de wo bi awo no beba eno nti wunyo obonyini pressure no wo de beto so ni nyina no wona no nkoto nchia na be enhwe na ahoto no emra tana so nie usi apatapa junction financial 5 minutes ko for taxi drop in kra no a in another 2 minutes ne bo for san se ben no do eko 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0506 abe 460 abe 208 abe na nyama konkan franco nie enyama panie enu ntime ka wo se kura Nokia phone bi Samsung iPhones ni nyina ne ho accessories eka ho washing machine microwave blender generator CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere bra kuma si adum ajaba jewel old Melcon Kofo clinic new kojeti ho nyina no Franco tete nyama no so kama e de amawo 0245 316969 abusuan wote agan bi apɛ manomra wotirim sɛ aduro no wura wo yɛ mo apɛ ɛmoa na yɛ no fe ɛma wo ntime ne ho no ɛne ne kosi agan ɛwɔ widie no mu na afei watima de ho ɛno nti wonya prekɛsɛ garlic mixture ne bia abusuan immune booster de bia no wonyare de biara da mo amopɛ agan malames no ɛso menka wo sɛ malaria ne typhoid no wonom ya apɛ kotu aseɛ wonya agan ne mixture na afei ne capsule so abɛma wode bɛdie him ati fifire papa bi ɛwɔ empam manso problem no bɛkɔ na sisi no abusia complaints no eno nso wagya ebra wonya gan heba mixture and capsules woti agan tonic pe channel so eyemojadro de bia no 70 years will be hu a no the 40 years na ma wo eno na asiesie kama 0500 888830 0241 60 47 02 the boss player de eba no power ohingre koso do ya wosemenka wo se fatty liver no yemfa mana friche ne nsa ankosa anko hepatitis prostate kidney stone ya de scan dia ba livoke liver no nunum bi na abusuade bia no emo ho ban ne amfo anko India me ka ne sa kwabenya feyiase ana anaji estate waterkrade 0244 544 422 0200 383-831 na no so aye kama on that note boss player and famo ento
thank you tino head asi senior so who ye there oh okay edanyamiase na no so Okay, my bad for me. Oh. Okay, you know. Babo, send you know, Captain Zaboko there. Oh, fine.
Yeah, and you know, I have heard people saying I should lead Ghana football. What the masses want is what is most important. I just want our football to grow. Did that you in a cryptic GFA presidential message?
Cryptic.
Say one where ni say obe person contest GFA president no. But what can ya she baby say dodo na say omra obeba.
Because they are not mentia say of cryptic. Ana nyekasa.
Sir.
And by what usually ana
time
o
check mami nya we nko na check enti yanko the day born visa ne we need to create stars for the Ghana Premier League as it stands now.
Cryptic means mysterious, puzzling or difficult to understand because the meaning is not stated.
On say one shut down kase obe contest GFA president no na so what say do no say omra dia why not obeba na se see no opese Ghana football no
o ka say do no so omra obeba
I was see what the masses want is
so obeba a che and the only voice
no voice in there manya ho adwuma ba me second one enti Solone visa mo fa me nko o say as it stands now we only have Benjamin Asare eba say ye stars de ama ye league na o say yiko Salem enananka mediama de ne ye yoko enti ye ntra say be create stars na etime promote ye league no.
Being the CEO of the club, yeah. So we know much, but that's maybe your question I always answer in inside upon learn now is when I give you talking about the three local players, the boys honestly which Benjamin Asare, right, is the number one at the moment as we speak. Then at this who was there. It's difficult to why because Saim was a Midiama has now left. So I think we need to create our next star. Saim was the one who keep over the Mate more or less from Sari. Was Benjamin is the one, I mean, you know, the stardom of the Tamil Premier and Udarif. But now and with Salim you left, I think we went to Sudan. That it, yeah. Stop up the Claire and the was a Kodopo. There are no players who can really do the job. But if for reason now these three are there to stand out. The only one I can bet on is if Benjamin stays, which I hope he really has a concept really suits to me. But he's the one to become. But I think now we have to create our next star, our next promising star.
What's that time was it?
Edi Tama, no. Port City mocks House of Folk after winning the Accra City Invitational Tournament.
Port City na win here.
Aye.
Who's the winner, Amazo?
We no do ekoto omo social media.
We ho amono no.
Port City for no.
Anya yi ni.
We no. And omatro as you say quick question. What really happened at Pobi Mine? And we on the way at home.
And then the good ground.
Omani aje.
Then the good ground.
Oh, tama na what? Omani aje.
Oh, Mr. D ne kura wo mo no. Bottle ben events. Celebration bottle. E dey bottle.
Holiday dey come where you na see a. Pie be pie wo ho.
Oh, Chem, I seen the ones I na once I ham you. Mr. D ne kura wo. But only one here.
Oh dear, just say insana abano.
Now who church him?
Who said the
eh stout, who be so right, friend stout.
But so me say.
No one you want.
That's a 4 pound. Then that one we nyina, and your couple be mine. Pobi mine na your park here. You host to tournament, you know.
we nyina
na
achi
omo
no
ne has the ball final
omo ne has the ball ombo house
we nyina achi no wo ma post city na age
na we bozo omo ba omo fie anaze omo office
omo nsi kumase
it is a positive for the boy
okay
so
then just say omo
omo the post here omo the post here e wo mo social media hand say it here
yeah package in you su tournament you
what really happened at Pobima
we on the video not
omo nsi kumase
okay
enti koto yanko dan lad back again guda area 1 and just say dan lad koto declare number 1 no
so on sana say no mo friend sana no mo friend
sir na one on koto phone na dey one ni share
no ni dia on the friend no they dey on the friend no
sir me say friend good about
o catch
o match good da ho nti me fan say ni o mo declare say na o number 1
they be mo declare no sir
nti na o mo say sa ko there nti yen hwe dan lad unveiling no kwa kotokofo afaso da dan la di akere
we standard
o mapejam
you underrate this
they be very important pa we know o mo dey international level so o mo dey international level
you know
na elevator na okumi aso na
na church of elevate no
it's no enti we need to create that binya no ye build in you the porcupine spirit. If you have any problem, tell me. We are one family. Kotokobo chairman to players.
There's time for everything. So soon, pre-season camp is ended. We completed today, so we are moving to a new season. We know soccer is not only a physical skill, it's also a game of the mind. So as we go, let's prepare our mind. Let's be determined. Let's be focused. Let's have self-motivation. Like I said the other time, let whatever is past be past. Let's come up with a new spirit. Let's allow Kotoko spirit to brood over us. Let the togetherness be amongst us, as my brother said. If you have any challenge, don't keep it to yourself. We are family. Share so that we all be part of it and we solve it together so that nothing disturb you.
This is a new Kotoko. This is a new beginning. We are doing so many things differently. Now let's have a renewed mind, a winning mindset. Kotoko chairman.
We are doing so many things, different now. So let's be transformed with the renewal of our mind. Let us have a new mindset, a winning mindset. We wish you good. We wish God to give you the travel mercy for you to arrive in Kumasi safely. Thank you, everybody. And God bless you. And have a safe trip. May God take you to Kumasi safely. You will see us very soon. At least Kotoko and Hasmat, you will see us. And I wish you well. Thank you.
Tama, the countdown is on. 5 days to go. Kotoko versus Haas. The Democracy Cup isn't just a football match. It is history, it is rivalry, it is pride, it is Kumasi, it is Ghana. But before the battle begins, I want to hear from the Porcupine family. Send one message to Kotoko players. One message. Dr. Kofi Amua Aban. Tama, and also na edasono. I say, we are Kotoko supporter. Na se we opportunity a. For message ba ko pema Kotoko players no. Na I see Democracy Cup no. E match there, but I say we say rivalry. And na match no so e bo Kumasi. Nti Kotoko chitafo no. En sorry nyina. Na mo measure stadium ho ma. Na mo ntwimfa house so. Na mo fanko. Tama.
Senior. I'm the social media now. Mo amonya yi wo so ndem so anwe a. On be kwa jam kakra.
yabaka mo obi atibi yababa betra ni atirem ni akama ye nuanu a enko
owura Kofi aban was obi amma message back
was obi anka be
social media say bi a wo page ho no said the oye
familiar
Maybe go be crack. Many years, my weapon, no. Ebeche, near Becan radio. Aha, now or Martin, ye can radio.
Tamami Tamzu from DR Congo.
Now, I hear now, social media,
who Facebook and
I they are here, yeah,
Mama, baby, I'm on Oyerepa Radio. Oyerepa Radio and TV.
That's right.
Matthias.
That's right. Tamzo from Congo is now a porcupine. Tama, he's a center defender.
Okay.
And he omdo no saba beka home. He say I foreign number 6.
Oh, okay.
Take call 6 foreigners.
Okay.
As season rumbeji them. Now Tama, yes one Kofi Bini jina 4 and 5.
Anyway, now signings the that's why one
time in tia
that's what
time
for the new baby.
Okay, it has you know last week
city
okay about to do me
captain
mami same free house in family
captain mami Alexwa monitor
Chama good morning.
Adam was a friend Dorian
Oba
ono so Dorian fanu your homework
say Oba na say be ma
fire homework assignment Dorian
okay ya assignment did say
so Hassan Abdulaziz Mustafa Yakubu Alex Bansu Manuel Sejan Roxen Treme Caleb Cranting so then Frimpong Jau. Then we go to John Entry. And an unconfirmed one. In Sobila. Also formerly of Accra Lions. To occur outside no. Or return it. Amana is a phobian.
I was saying confirmed, sir, or not
unconfirmed because it's confirmed now. Okay. Now, on all the council, so House of Folk, they've signed 10 new players. 10 new players and House of Folk. No more, you know, 5.
TMS,
okay. He's coming to House of Folk. I'm rectify.
Okay.
So 5 of them, no, players are Omuntesi Premier, young guys. Omuntesi Premier. Then 5 no Ayomabo Premier League
okay, blend.
So my blended that the squad. Okay. And the information that I'm getting is so all these players are coming to Kumasi on Friday. Democracy Cup no. You know House of Folk you see sir Accra Invitational Tournament no. They assess your team no. So with the exception of Nsobila and John Entry, all these young players no they had the opportunity to play. And according to the House of Folk for the Omokano, so giving these players 2, 3, 4 matches, so they will explode. They think they've seen what they wanted to see, and these are players are House of Folk team. Okay. So that is one from the House of Folk. Then I am getting 12 players, newly signed players. So if quickly I mean democracy, you know. Danlad 1 Emmanuel Mama Kofi Marius Inji Bini only a foreigner
only player
Isaac Opoku Ajeman so to also Abdul Kader Torangba also a foreigner Burkina Faso Solomon Nso Asa also Camerooni Sana so to Abdul Wadi Marad, goalkeeper from Morocco. Then Omar Ali, a defender from Partizan, Albania, and on a minimum nationality. Emmanuel Sanja from Vision, also a Sandbars and Kotoko. Aristotle Tamazi, also central defender, Congo. And Richard Wadu Agadas. Then they have Eric Beta
winger from Ivory Coast. So of these 12 players, I see number 4 cases, but I see 7 players being Ghanaians. 7 players are Ghanaians.
Okay.
But me but for very now so to Tinkler, I see say as I can see say ne preseason, you know. So don't know I can be here 6 weeks now. So to Kotoko supporters will have to accept that. Because these players, most of them came in late, so he will start the preseason while the season. You see the point?
No,
but these are players to Kotoko. I put them together.
Thank you very much. That's a senior. What about the Mamington?
The attendant and I knew fear that I acquired donation. No, I want to go judge blocks and penifoni here a day 2 year one. Tizo kwa da koja cheti mu say ya to word pa koso dwumadie no gusu gidi koso ye beda Asante Regional Secretary Council nasi na if you want to be meeting yeah na a very successful meeting ye nyina achi ehun kran a ye pekwan a ye be fa so a eda ifia dance no ye be che hasi say ni eni mi hwe kra say wo mo agegi wo mo ani wo mo atutu mirika kwaji wo mo ani so
oh positive
positive for nsem ena pobiman eno nkwa ne park a ye boss tournament ye wo Ghana obi amehwe bi say pobiman many has funk ye ko ball
enyo asem
last season wo san ko lose yo last season ko la bi the quartet wo mo pobiman ena fi we so the same pobiman hono say positive so akoteti omo akwaji o efia da de ampaye beja o kromo
Matias ye beto
ya kongra koye preseason papa
omo so be can democracy cup wan say
ye be hwe omo papa
so tio pacho frame Tuga from Roman Hill
metafro show Odiano no
Idian kasa de Samuel Ampo ba de me call radio sir
bra mbajo also one wan
sports director Ephraim Abdurrashid
yeah
Glorious
Abdul Rashid no
sports director
Tuga
boss
now they say
boss mama chia watiefo ne Krobi Asante Kotoko supporters Krobi Asante Kotoko de oba Asante memo e japade kese ba kwa Asante Kotoko nti e basi e ba radio sina say ya nchia supporters na say
the hard
pa
na ni ya Alexwa okay o chia
ne me chia Alexwa okay o Kotoko supporter kese pa ba
Dabi Mbacho and only ho me dio Atuga
Mr. Tio
enajo obaba bi
anopede ba
quick bite na mu akoko
to awa na me ko
Mr. Tio anopede ba ya boko Krobi Asante Kotoko democracy cup ya antiana ameba utie nsema na nenam abontin na Kotoko abo friendly match alusu ene ade was friendly match de ena PC no nyoma bebri wo ho a ewom nti se alusu wa ha ya na nya ade a ha adwin bebri ye kwa akre nso si akobobo bi awini a na senior kan sem bi se ono ne hasofo enkomo omobo pobiman bi me no kre pobiman ya na omokobo FA Cup ayi omo film o da bi fa ya ho si nyina ye football ne ye di akire nti pobiman ne de me de ka me omo nko a enkomu jabo ye lusu one ne okromo as 2-1 omo ma ya somnyu ya mo ne pobiman ena ya mo ne Kotoko training ground enti ze multina ho lusu ana chese ha adwin na Mr. Tio de me kan se Krobi Asante Kotoko support said de na obo chairman voice no what say players no enkamu no munya abusia ba say players no kura na ombo wi ombeja team no wakon omo ka bo ma abusia ba ko adenti na Krobi Asante Kotoko supporters a opim so asi team ni ye dia no tisi ye betina radio so kasa ansa na supporters aba stadium ha adwin football ni de say supporters ni ni akira ati said de sabi Oyerepa no na say debi anim it is supporters democracy Oyerepa de say Oyerepa debi anim
kan say won
Mr. Tio say Oyerepa de Oyerepa taste bi anim
Oyerepa na timi Oyerepa
o say o pese o hwe say taste wo ma nti utim de to onum dan mu 1 minute sa next year nti say Kotoko supporters democracy
Abdurrashid
so director
as a my Abuja
sports director Maminchia na Minchia we phone na Minchia Glorious Accra House of supporters bia house ni wo bia Minchia on say ya no mo ye
And first now team is different.
Oh, say who di me quarti.
Me and I'm the quarti. Suppose that now what the team pan what no.
Yes.
Ampa. No new ho. Yeah, quarti. I meet you Abdul.
Suppose that Glorious Accra House of supporters. Nyame aduma inshallah Friday. Ye ba be din sem bi wo kroma.
Good.
On say ya no mu ye o. Obe ye say ya ye wie omo a no mu da so ye meeting wo baba yara. Ye be kwa kodurun cry. Ye jatim no kodurun kokon na ye san ba ye chia. Uba baba yara no mu da so ye meeting abra ya pombol. Say ya afi bia obe jo mo anum say ye wie a na kwa koyen sem. Last season say ya ye 10 against 11. I said 28 minutes. Oh, the league ya. So we share to us be 3 times. Omu maya sumunwi ena kotoko fote ena opisu your friend is saying o honu ma muntimi share. Ye nema bi ne bae. But ye kika especially in Kumasi, ye kika ye hubo mo a ye ba ha no. Ye be kire omu say de esi bobo. Ye me ya aduma Friday. We are kotoko ni we has na bra be hwe team no. Some wa concurrent pre-season. Wunya advantage in fa team no. Yesu has ye nya advantage in fa assess your team no.
O some ball tournament.
Oh, ye tournament but any die afena broni ye broni ni ba ye no echi ya. Some broni no aba be 2 months ni. O gina ni so ha na o dwane concrete.
So nya wasem. O de
any ebon ne pamu no. Nti wa hu sa ha na emmoa no. E se o change land and o concrete. It is sports director. The air country omun say baba yara de yo omunim ye bia omunye ye home omuko suruba forma e honum na edibe access
baba yara yo home
ye home ye baba yara de e pe bia yetimi ye be momo na ya against 11 ye de asho mo ha 10 against 11 ye de bia we wiase ye de aye kotoko but omo anu yi de bibia we wiase de ayo mo
potiti
ebony Benam.
Ima positi.
Benam ne kotoko ni positi ai we
Benam
positi be we.
Oh, ye de positi a share. Say ye de access ye team. Nti say ye ni omu na be hia. Say positi a share yen. Ya jatum. Say musumu o mema. Nyame ya aduma Friday. On say ye ya jipo na chia ye won nema bebre be ye spirit no we has ni
na one keeper no poster no mai no
dan lad
there be Benjamin Azari o Chisaka shot no
say we tie roba abrawa Chisaka shot up till now Saka daso jimu say e kwan pen akwa we ofini fa
the positive wacha wo mo wan na
de no Azari there be Azari
yes Azari onu apia ikura o tournament no wan kan ye dili ba
na Azari ni ho
oni ho nti mu ka bibia
tabi eje ya akufu shot ba ko pe ebu ni nsemo a wana pom
so Azari tati de ye ka tro mu say ye de ye wonde ba bia ye nyum nukura enne dumja wo baba yara enum no ehyasia
enum de hia
na won kai make
be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous we never say that way spirit
wa ba mi aso pa enu mi enu be se o mo nye mo
I am call positive for cry aduma ya
bi that's it
sami aje nsam short ba ko pe edi o mo keeper no am de jeju o mo no me say obi amere na nisu ade e da fia
obi aba ena de news lawyer meduru ha ni nuanu na wa ha aha ene me obazi ka me video de me Krista be de minti nkasa aha gaspa hey news is next
FM munye yade kase ba we munye we asenyi na bramo mutio wano open servio munya